This is DeAndre Ford.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. And guess what time it is? It's time to listen and to watch Biz Talk with DeAndre. And I'm your host, DeAndre Ford. Welcome, everybody. For those of you that was tuned in last week, we had a little difficulty there. It was a little replay, but it did come on. It was an hour early. But I was taking it easy, taking a much needed vacation. My wife and I took off to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and got a chance to just enjoy the Smoky Mountains, God's beauty. And we had a great time, great people, great food, great relaxation, some horseback riding, some waking up when we wanted to wake up, and some good old breakfast, lunch, dinner, and just sightseeing and some shopping, and just had a great time. And I always tell people, you want to definitely make sure that you take some time for yourself. And if you got a spouse, you want to take some time to relax, to spend time with one another. I mean, that's so important. And, with everything going on nowadays, especially if you're that entrepreneur, that business owner, or even if you're not, it gets hectic. If you got a family, you got kids, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're working, you're spending time at church, you need a chance to just unplug. And so that's what we did. We kind of unplugged, went with some other couples, and just had a great time. So now I'm back into it, but usually you need a vacation after the vacation. So now I need a vacation, for the vacation we just had. But again, I kind of missed being here at the mic last week, but I'm refreshed, rejuvenated, and just ready to go. Even got a new coffee mug that says Biz Talk on air with DeAndre, Wednesday at 6 p.m. Worship Radio International. And look at those colors. They're popping too. Inside is orange, little handle here for me. So I'll be drinking out of my Biz Talk with DeAndre coffee mug. Refreshed. Yeah, I like to just have fun, and this show allows me to just be myself. I love entrepreneurs, I love business, and I've always been into business as a young person. My dad was an entrepreneur, and so it just flowed to me. And so when this opportunity came up to have my own show, my podcast, I'm like, I'm not sure. But once I jumped into it, the owner of the radio station here at Worship Radio International, Prophet Blaine Irving, gave me an opportunity. He kept, come on, man of God, you got the voice, you got to get your show, I got to get you on there. And here it is today. Got my own show, got my loving audience out there that's supporting me. And if you can't watch me, you're telling me that you're finding the replay. So I'm just loving it. And what I got to share with you is that because it's doing so well and, God is moving. And at the very beginning, we were talking about going to, from 45 minutes to an hour. Guess what? Next week, we're going to go that hour. So when we get our guest in here to interview, we get some more nuggets. We get some more meat and potatoes to give to you, those out there that's looking to start a business, or those who have already have an existing business. So I'm excited about what God is doing. I'm loving my new mug right here, Biz Talk with DeAndre, with more to come as far as my shirts, my embroidered shirts, and the polos and whatnot. Again, it's all about branding. And matter of fact, this evening, we're going to be talking about marketing and branding. So let's go ahead and get started tonight with our program. And each and every show, we start off with what we call affirmations. We affirm, we speak these things. So over time, they come to pass, they come into existence. So a lot of folks might not be, used to affirmation. So with Biz Talk with DeAndre, you start to learn affirmation, you start to do them. So hopefully those of you who are listening, that you've gotten into a habit of speaking these things each day, each night, or whenever you're in the car, or you've sat down with your children or your grandchildren and you're teaching them affirmations. So this week we got some affirmation. I'm going to touch on about 4 different subjects tonight. And the first one, money. I mean, some of you say, money is not important. I could do without the money. But I say money is right up there with oxygen. We need some money. Again, we can be a blessing to other people who don't have as much money. We can, if you're going into the hospital, them hospital bills, if you got a lot of money, you can stay a lot longer. And if you don't have insurance, you definitely need that money. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple affirmations on money. The first one, money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Money, it just comes. So you start to speak it. Next thing you know, you start getting those checks in the mail that you didn't expect. You look on the ground, you see a quarter. Next thing you know, you see $1. And again, it's just you're speaking those things, so they start to come to pass and start to attract money. And you're saying it to the universe. You're speaking it from your mouth that it comes effortlessly. It comes easily. So again, you can write it down. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. And I'm speaking that all the time. And the next thing you know, I look on the ground, I'm seeing money, seeing some money roll. I've even had times when I'm going and walking and somebody will shake my hand and it's money in my hand. So again, it works, but you got to work it. Another one is I constantly attract opportunities that create more money. Again, we're talking about money here. Again, it's important. It's right up there with oxygen. You can do a lot of things with money than you can do without money. If you get sick, you can spend some money on looking for cures. If you got money, you can eat a lot better food. If you got money, your car break down, you can just buy another one or fix that one. So money solves a lot of problems. So I constantly attract opportunities that create more money. So now you're speaking it that you're looking for opportunities. Opportunities can come in the way of your business, a new business. Somebody can have a contract, set up a contract with you for, lots of money. So there's a lot of different things that comes with that opportunity. So you start to speak it. You got a business, or even if you don't, you start saying, I constantly, all the time, you're constantly attracting opportunities that create more money. Not create problems, not create lack, but create money. Moolah, dinero. Money. All right. And last one is my actions create constant prosperity. Whatever it is that you're doing creates constant. That's another key word, constant prosperity. You don't want to just have prosperity at one time. No, you want it to come constantly. So even when you're not looking for it, but because you have spoken it and you continuously speak it, prosperity is coming to you. Then you say you want to give it, prosperity comes to me and my family, to my children. So again, you just word it however you want, but this is just starting you off in getting into affirmations. Now, let's talk about love and relationships. Let's talk a couple affirmations about love and relationships. We all need love. We want love. We need love. This world needs a lot of love. So you got to keep praying, asking God to give more love. But as far as affirmations, one is, I welcome love and romance into my life. I welcome love and romance into my life. Not just love, but you want some romance in your life as well. See, some of us, we've gotten bitter or we had some bad past relationships and we carry that baggage or we put up that wall. So now you can't get what you say you thinking that you want and that you want, but you got to, again, it helps speak it into existence. I welcome love and romance into my life. Love is, we need the love, but if you're looking in a relationship, that romance on both ends, it works wonders. And it's a good thing to have. It's a good thing to feel, to experience. So that's another affirmation that you want to put on your list and speak it every day. I welcome love and romance into my life. And the last one on love and relationships is I am blessed with an incredible family and wonderful friends. I am blessed with an incredible family and wonderful friends. I say that one all the time. Again, maybe, might be a little something kind of rocky on this end, but as I keep speaking, it starts to change. They start to change. Maybe I start to change, and things just get smoother with that family and them friends. Again, we didn't pick the family, but we want to go ahead and love our family, love on our family, receive love, give love, reciprocate, back and forth. Let's do some affirmations on self. A lot of us, when it comes to self, we don't value ourselves. We don't think that we deserve that love that we were talking about earlier, that we're not capable of being successful. So we might say something, but our action says something different. So we have to train our mind. So these affirmations help to get us in the right direction and get our mind back on track. So the first one about self is I forgive myself and set myself free. I forgive myself. A lot of us don't forgive ourselves. We've done some things. We've made some bad choices, but we constantly keep ourselves bound up. So in addition to praying, because again, a lot of stuff God, we've asked for forgiveness from God, and he's thrown it in that sea and just forgot all about it. We keep bringing it up to ourselves, or allow that enemy to just bring it up, or that enemy being the mind too, and just bound us up. So I forgive myself and set myself free. Because again, you're captive. You're bound. So you want to speak it and set yourself free. Where that mind finally says, what am I doing? What have I been doing all this time? I forgive myself. So now that I've forgiven myself, I done set myself free. I'm free. I'm free. Free indeed. Another one is, I am worthy of my dreams. You are worthy of your dreams. There's some dreams that you put on the back burner. Maybe you started to have children and everything, and you focused on those children, that family, and you put your stuff on the back burner. Or maybe you ran into some obstacles, some challenges that we all do, but because of the challenges and the setbacks, you said, forget it, that's not for me. I'm telling you right now, it is for you. And it's time for you to start speaking it and saying that I am worthy of my dreams, because you are. You're worthy of your dreams. Again, God has allowed you to dream of certain things, but then he's giving you the talent and the gift to go ahead and make it happen. But it's not going to be easy, because again, if things were easy, everybody would be doing it. But that's not the case. So there's going to be some challenges. There's going to be some struggles. But that's to make you stronger and to learn some things. There's some learning that comes with that. But if you just turn your head and say, stay blinded, no, it's not going to help you. So this is a short, easy one. I am worthy of my dreams. Just keep saying that. That's the easy one to remember. I am worthy of my dreams. I'm worthy. And another simple one. I am enough. You are enough. You looking at me, looking into the camera. I'm looking into the camera. I'm looking at you. You are enough. I don't care what happened in the past. I don't care what person that you had in your life telling you you're never going to be anything. You're nothing. You're this, you're that. And again, that mind starts to believe that. So over the years, you did just what your mind was telling you to do. Nothing. You failed and you didn't go for it. But again, that starts to change right now. If you've already started, this is just to reinforce it. So you're enough. I'm enough. So let's go ahead and go forward. Dust off those dreams. Go back to school. Take you some classes online. Whatever it is you have to do what it is that God has given you, that gift that you've set out, that writing of the book, that writing of the poems, the business to start of the ministry of the young ladies, that you went through what you went through so you could be a blessing to them young ladies that's coming behind you. You went through what you went through, as a young man, so that you could be a blessing to them young men, that they won't follow that same footsteps, that same path that you went through. So dust off them dreams and tell yourself, I am enough. Let's jump on the health real quick. I got a couple here. Every day, I'm getting healthier and stronger. Some of you, including myself, I go out there and I stop at the restaurants and eat, and some of them have been some bad choices. Trying to get more and more to the healthier things, but we got to go ahead and make some better choices in our lifestyle, our health. Yeah, we got to start exercising. You can start just walking, riding the bike. 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups. But it starts with you just making a choice, a decision up here, not making excuses. Nah, I can't walk today. I'm tired. Nah, it's a little wet out there. Anything. So every day I am getting healthier and stronger. Each day. You talking to yourself. You talking to your mind. Another one. I manifest perfect health by making smart choices. We all have a choice. I remember Jeff Olson, The Slight Edge. And I remember reading that and listening to the CD version. But it's the same thing. It's the slight edge. It's easy to do, but it's easy not to do. And if your mind isn't trained, you just take that easier not to do part. So we got to start changing our mind. It's a challenge to change your mind. That habit, as they say, 21 days. So just go for it, push it. So starting off by these here. Another one. I manifest perfect health by making smart choices. We got to start making better choices with our eating. Instead of eating really late, we're going to make a choice. I'm going to start cutting it off at 8 o'clock. And then you just cut back at, 7:30, 7 o'clock. Where now your body is trained and you're not hungry at those times. It's all about choices, smarter choices. Now, the last topic I'm going to hit here is happiness. You deserve happiness. I deserve happiness. But you got to choose happiness. I choose to be happy. There's some days when the other side wins. I'm like, but you got to just speak to yourself. I am grateful to be alive. It is my joy and pleasure to live another wonderful day. I like that one. I am grateful to be alive. It is my joy and pleasure to live another wonderful life. You deserve another day, another wonderful day to be alive. And then lastly today, happiness is my birthright. I choose to be happy and deserve to be happy. That's what I just said a little while ago. You choose it. You have to choose it. You have to make these choices. I choose to be happy. When I came in here, I was a little down and whatnot. But all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I got to make a choice. And I chose to be happy. I chose to come in here, smile in front of the camera. Hey, I'm feeling good now. But it was a choice I had to make. So happiness is a birthright. I choose to be happy and deserve to be happy. So do you. All right, everybody, if you're just joining us, we are here this Wednesday night on Biz Talk with DeAndre. And I am your host, DeAndre Ford. And the platform here on this podcast show is entrepreneurs, small business owners. We like to talk about business, some different nuggets that you can use for your business to have more success. And then we also have guests on here that are business owners or work for the city of Detroit or in the municipal government, where they can come and share with us how to navigate through that red tape down at the city county building down there at KMAC. So we've had some people on here, such as Ms. Tara Defoe, who works with the mayor's office. We've had Star Simmons of Five Star Cake Company. We've had Jelani Jabari. We've had a number of guests on the show that have shared a lot of information for those business owners, as well as those who aren't business owners at all. But because of the wealth of information that you can use, it's a great time to be here and listening to Biz Talk with DeAndre. And even I remember a couple weeks ago, I just saw her on Facebook the other day. Tracy Scott Denson, the owner of Tracy Scott Denson Insurance Agency. Yeah, she was here on the show. She gave a lot of great information as far as insurance, auto insurance, life insurance. If you need to get the insurance on your rental vehicles when you go get them, flood insurance. It was just so much information. So that's why you want to tune in each and every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. to Biz Talk with DeAndre. So now we're going to kind of switch gears here, and we're going to talk about customer service. I know quite a few shows I've talked about customer service. And for those of you that know me on Facebook, know that I go to different businesses, be it boutiques, massage, therapists, definitely restaurants and food eateries. And when I go there, I go first as a customer, and then after that, I put my business hat on. And if you've noticed, a lot of times I'll talk about customer service. We've talked about it on here quite a few times. And customer service is very important. So if you're a business owner, you want to make sure that your customer service is A1. And if it's not, you want to make sure that it's always on your radar to increase, to get better and get better and get better. You want to just forget about customer service because that's key. And right now, what I'm going to do is share 5 reasons why customer service is more important than anything else. Yeah, customer service. These are just 5 reasons I'm going to go ahead and state. But there's 5 reasons why customer service is more important than anything else. And this here is from Daymond John, Success Formula. And it's for those who don't know Daymond John, he's the guy that was on Shark Tank. And he had the clothing line. So he just states here, should I read that? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Now, first of all, with customer service, you want to over-deliver in service to a customer. You know, that's far most valuable thing a business can do because there are only 2 ways to improve operations of a business, and that's either to increase your sales or decrease your costs. So instead of doing either of those 2 things, we want to focus on some customer service. The first one, the best customer service builds trust. These days, people will only stay loyal to a company if they have very good reason to. Otherwise, there is plenty of competition available they could choose to move to. And as a result, you have to work even harder to keep customers and build their trust in your brand. By providing the best in customer service, you will increase the trust. And that could mean the difference between a customer loyalty and customers who jump ship. So again, the best customer service builds trust. Customer service, when you focus on the customer, you're building their trust. And when they build their trust in you and your brand, they're loyal to you. They keep coming back. But again, if you don't have any trust, that's like with anything. If you don't trust a person or business or something, you don't continue to deal with them. So it's the same here with you and your business. You want to build trust. Second one, customer service matters more than price. Let me say that again. Customer service matters more than price. When studies and surveys have been completed, they continue to find that a large group of consumers say that customer service is much more important than price. To get the right experience, they are willing to pay more. And I can speak from experience that if I go into an establishment and I have some great customer service, I have a great experience. They're looking out for me. They're being attentive to what it is I'm looking for, and that I'm satisfied. I don't care what the price is. It could be less down the street or less somewhere else, and I even know that. But because of the experience I'm getting, I'm going to return, and I'm going to return again. So what? I'm paying, more money for this particular item or this service. I like the experience. People will pay for the experience. So you want to make sure that you give your customer a great experience. And even if they don't buy that time, they're going to remember the experience and return. So it's not like I gave them good customer service, they didn't come back. No, it's a possibility, high possibility that they're going to return. They didn't see maybe what they liked at the time, or maybe they were just window shopping then, but because of the experience and the attentiveness that you showed them, they're going to come back. So you want to make sure that you give great customer service, and you definitely want to make sure that your staff, that you have your employees, know how to give great customer service. When you're hiring, they can tell you this and tell you that, but you want to follow up. And even if you have to put a camera in there, or you want to just have somebody come in there into your store and pretend like they're shopping, and to give you feedback on the customer service and what those employees did. Because again, you're not going to always be there. And again, they could put on that show for you, but when you get there, they're supposed to represent you and your business. Now, number 3, it will build brand awareness. Word of mouth is the most powerful ally you have on your side. What your customers say to others could make or break your business. When you provide the best in customer service, guess what happens? People will talk about you. Again, they can talk about you if you have bad service, bad customer service. They're going to talk about you, and that probably go even faster. But if you have good customer service, they're going to talk about you, and that's going to go ahead and spread. They're going to tell others about you. Again, they will remember your brand. If they hear someone else talking that they need a specific kind of company, they are much more likely to say, oh, go by this place. They're great. And just like today, I was downtown, and I spoke with Pam Washington, the owner of Threads and Legs. And we've been good friends for a while, and just going in there talking about business. And she was telling me that, she was somewhere, and young lady, trying to track her down. Hey, that's the stocking lady. That's the stocking lady. So she's been known because she used to specialize in stockings and hosiery. And now she's gotten into dresses and jewelry, some other things downtown. So if you're ever downtown, right there at the National Bank building downtown, go in there and check out Pam Washington at Threads and Legs. But just like when I was the Coffee King, I'm still known as the Coffee King to a lot of people because I branded myself and had good customer service. So now people know me as the Coffee King still. You hear somebody, hey, Coffee King, I'm turning around and looking. But it's good to know that you did a great job in branding yourself. So I've just heard somebody the other day that, they bake cakes and they've been baking for a while and people know them as the Cake Lady. So whatever it is, so many people now, really don't, some people don't specialize in anything. They're doing some everything. So they might just call them a Jamaican that they do so many different things. But you want to be able to have a niche, a brand, some good customer service or something that they focus on that niche. So again, good customer service reduces problems as well. Number 4, problems are always going to rise for any business, no matter how hard you try to avoid them. No matter what you try to do, you can't be perfect. You're going to run into some challenges, some problems. While you can't run a perfect business with all the perfect customers, you can ensure that friction doesn't become an issue. If customers know that they can voice complaints and those issues will be handled properly, they will feel more comfortable doing business with you. Because now they've had a problem, they've taken it to you, you didn't come back with attitude and tell them they were wrong. You listen to them. What's the problem? I'm sorry you felt that way. I'm sorry you had that experience. Let me see what I can do for you. Let me see how I can correct it. So now you want to be a problem solver. Again, as a business owner, you always want to be a problem solver. But when it comes to customer service, you want them to feel like they've been listened to and that you have corrected the problem. So when you do that, even though they had a problem, they had a complaint, it's highly likely they're going to return back to you again. So that's the fourth one. Now, the last one is number 5. It appeals to the customer. Once upon a time, business was all about closing the sale, just close the sale. Times have changed. Now, it didn't matter how you got to that point, but now these days, you need to cater to the new customer. This is someone who expects to be treated as a person, who wants more from the experience, and who doesn't want to just be a number. You don't just want to be a number when you go somewhere. No, you want someone to be attentive, to take care of your needs, to focus on you when you come to the door. Hello, how are you? Welcome to so-and-so. Welcome to Biz Talk with DeAndre. Welcome. And that's what you want. Better customer service will ensure that you are providing them with what they want. So again, you're appealing to the customer. That's the reason you're in business. That's what's keeping you in business. If they kindly go down in numbers, you're out of business. So customer service is a number 1 item on the list. Excuse me, I'm drinking out of my Biz Talk with DeAndre coffee mug here. Can you see that? Hey, everybody. Hey. Being silly. Hey, laughter, joy. Come on, break it. All right. Now, I just wanted to finish up with those 5. Again, when it comes to business, nothing matters if you offer poor customer service. Doesn't matter. Keep these 5 things in mind so that you can understand just how important it really is for your own business and your own success. So make sure that you're offering the best in customer service and enjoy the positive results. Now, before we get into marketing and branding, just want to kind of share with you about Worship Radio International. That's the station here. So if you're looking for a podcast show, you're looking to air, you got an idea, you've been thinking about it, hey, give us a call here at Worship Radio International. And if you're looking to get a shout out or get a banner or get or sponsor one of the shows, give us a call. Biz Talk DeAndre, which is BizTalkDandre at gmail.com, or go to the Facebook page of Biz Talk DeAndre and just shoot me a text that you're interested and want to get a quote. Again, we're very affordable, especially on Biz Talk with DeAndre. If you want to get a shout out or just advertising, give me a call. And again, some great rates, really affordable. Can't pass it up. And again, there's a lot of business. Like I say, there's over almost 5,000 people on my Facebook page, and the Biz Talk with DeAndre page is really growing fast. The Instagram is growing. So we're on the social platforms, and there's YouTube, there's TuneIn or Intune, and the Facebook Live is getting more and more replays after each show. A lot of people tell me that they can't make the show at 6 p.m., so they usually watch it at a later time, go back through my news feed. So again, it's growing, and that's one of the main things. I love business. I love business owners. That's why I want to get as many good business owners and entrepreneurs on the show to share with you their challenges, share with you their successes, so that you can be inspired by the successes, yet know about the challenges that they had, so that you may go around some of them challenges, go under some of them challenges, avoid some of those challenges to make your business successful even faster. So again, that's why I love this show. I love shouting out different businesses, businesses that are really doing well. I love it. I love going into the business, and notice a lot of businesses, especially in the city of Detroit, even though I'm seeing a lot pop up now, I'm seeing a lot close. And that just really aches me. I know the economy is kind of iffy and up and down. So we want to do as much research as we can on the business to make sure that our business stays afloat and is successful, and especially financially. Again, you don't want to just go into business to break even. Our goal is to make money, pass it down to the next generation, our children, our grandchildren. So again, I'm just loving the experience here on Biz Talk with DeAndre. I'm loving those who are always each and every week checking me out. Hey mom, how you doing out there? I know my mama's out there. If she's not in Bible study night, she's watching Biz Talk with DeAndre. All right. Now let's talk about marketing and branding. Now, some people say they're the same. I say they're different. They kind of intertwine. But marketing is actively promoting a product or service. That's when you're marketing that product. I'm marketing Biz Talk with DeAndre to you. You know, it's a push tactic. You're pushing it. It's pushing out a message to get sales results. You want to buy a product because it's better than theirs, or it's cool. It's the cool thing to have. The celebrity likes it. So that's oversimplifying it, but that's basically the marketing. Now, branding. Branding is the process of creating a unique name and an image for a product in the consumer's mind, mainly through advertising campaigns with a consistent theme. Now, that's the key right there too. A consistent theme. Now, you come up with something and you brand it. It has a unique name and image. But if you do it that one time, two times, and just leave it alone, that's not branding. That's not successful branding. You have to do it consistently. That's the key over a period of time. Just like going back to the Coffee King. I made sure that when I went to vendor shows, I had a crown on my head and I had a mug that had Coffee King on it. Then after that, it got a little warm. I had a jacket that was blinged out with Coffee King on it. I had ink pens that had Coffee King on it. What else was it? They gave out some gift baskets, Coffee King on it. So everything was Coffee King. So when I went to the vendor shows or I did business doing coffee, hey, I was the Coffee King, and it was consistent. So it got to a point where everybody knew me as Coffee King. And again, like I said today, it's been a number of years now that I've done the coffee business, but people still refer to me as Coffee King. Hey, Coffee King. Again, another one is Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Everybody knows it. You say that, they know it. But it's been consistent over a number of years. Now, a brand will help encourage someone to buy a product, and it directly supports whatever sales or marketing activities play a role because, again, they kind of go hand in hand. Branding is strategic. Marketing is tactical. So, again, branding is strategic. So there's a strategy to branding. Just like my strategy was, okay, every time I'm in front of somebody, pushing my coffee, they're going to see Coffee King, Coffee King, Coffee King. So it was a strategy that I had. Now, the marketing, there were tactics involved. Now, marketing may contribute to a brand, but the brand is bigger than any marketing effort that you have. Now, the brand is what remains after the marketing has, swept through the room. It's gone. Marketing's gone. You done did your marketing. Now, branding is what's left, and you focus on being consistent. That's what sticks in the minds of those people that you've been marketing to. Whether or not it's that particular moment that they bought it or they didn't buy it. Just like I was talking about Coke, Pepsi, Xerox, Apple. You talk about phone, you say Apple. You're not talking about an apple that you can eat. You're talking about Apple. My tablet, my phone. You're talking about phone. So they branded themselves Apple, Pepsi, Coke, Xerox. So the brand is ultimately what determines if you will become a loyal customer or not. Again, I had a lot of loyal customers through my coffee sales. I think it's time for me to take another sip of the coffee out of the Biz Talk with DeAndre coffee cup. Yeah, these will be for sale soon too. Maybe I should do that, huh? Market these. That's good. Oh man, time is really cranking around here. So now let's go ahead. Marketing unearths and activates buyers, the marketing that activates your buyers. Branding makes them loyal customers, advocates, even evangelists out of those who buy. They continue to buy, to buy. Now, let me just run through these here. You want to create a brand. Now, as far as building your brand, if you want to build and maintain a strong brand, you need to focus on what your customers want and how you can guarantee to deliver it. You need to be consistent. There's that word again, consistent. You need to be consistent in your service and every other point of contact customers have with you. For example, phone calls, letters, emails, etc. You need to be consistent with that. Now, remember that every possible contact you have with a customer or potential customer needs to reinforce your brand values. So, key areas to consider are your business name. You want to make sure that you got that business name and it's consistent. You don't have Biz Talk with DeAndre this week. Next week, you got Biz Talk with Dre. And after that, you got Biz Talk maybe with Dre, maybe DeAndre. No. We got to be consistent. So even with the business name, you want to be consistent. Another thing is the names of your products or your service. Don't keep changing them. No, you want to be consistent. Because again, the customer is following you now. They don't want to get all mixed up. Well, I thought it was this there. Like, forget it. Any slogan that you use, you want to get you a slogan, stick with it. You in the very beginning, you might tweak it a little bit. Maybe you need to change some words. But once you get it, you stick to it. Consistent. Your logo. I understand some people, they want to change, or somebody might say, oh, I can do a better logo for you. But you don't want to keep changing your logo. No, you want to be consistent in your logo. The style and quality of your stationery. You still send out letters or things like that in envelope. You want to be consistent in your stationery. Your product pricing and in your packaging. Don't keep switching up on your packaging. Once you get it, let's be consistent. You might tweak it till you finally get it there. But after that, until you get to another level, then maybe you change it. You're changing your whole brand. Where and how you advertise. How you and your employees dress. You want to be uniform. I mean, everybody's the same or it's consistent. Another one is how you and your employees behave. That kind of goes back to customer service as well, entangled in there. So with you and your employees, you don't want to be talking about, what happened down the street or things that don't even pertain to the job. Now, I've been to places like that where, they didn't care. They had their own little conversation and I turned and left out. A few times I've contacted the owner or manager, but for the most part, I just like, that's business loss, potential business loss. Now, how you and your employees behave and your company website. Don't keep changing your website. You want to be consistent in your website. Now, you want to have a budget for your brand. And again, I got a lot of things listed here, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of run through just a couple of them. You want to put branding and marketing in your budget. Now, you're going to need some money for design, such as a logo, your signage, business stationery, product packaging. Want to budget that in there. Your advertising, time you'll need to spend with employees to make sure they understand your brand. You want to have those meetings, little talks with them. You want to budget that in. Keeping your company website updated. You don't want to just have one site and it just runs and, things is obsolete and it's still running the same. Like, no, you want to budget in some time and some money to have your website updated. All right. So, just got a couple minutes here. So, I did want to give out some information to those who are business owners or entrepreneurs and go to vending shows or just want to learn. You definitely want to take this down. Brand Camp U, and I believe that's Hodge Flemings. That's Brand Camp U. That's join us September the 5th as we kick off. Talks will include conversations on culture, cities, people, tech, and design. Summit at Detroit Center for Design and Technology. And today is the last day for the early bird special of $75. That price ends today. So you want to definitely check out Brand Camp U. And that's September the 5th. Now let's jump to August the 29th, Thursday. There's a wine tasting and networking with real estate professionals. That's at 6 p.m. Detroit Vineyards at 1000 Gratiot, Detroit, Michigan. And I believe that's August 29th, Thursday. You know, Tanisha, yeah, she sent me a Facebook on that there. So definitely look that up, especially if you're a realtor or you just want to network with other realtors and other professional people. August 31st, this Saturday, you want to check out Tiffany Patton. Get some tickets. There are a few tickets available. I know I'll be there. My wife will be there. And matter of fact, if you send me something on my Biz Talk DeAndre tonight or at the Gmail, then you want a ticket to the movie. It's a movie premiere. That's this Saturday, August 31st. And it's The Overcomer. You Are an Overcomer. That's the title of the movie. And it's a great movie. Again, you're an overcomer. So you want to check this out. I believe tickets are $20. And it's at 2 p.m. Saturday at the AMC Theater, I believe in Madison Heights. But you can send me a text or something or reach out to Tiffany Patton. And that's going to be a great time there. You're going to have a panel discussion. It's from the makers War Room, the movie, the Christian movie War Room. So if you want a ticket, want to win a ticket, just send me something at Biz Talk DeAndre as to why you are an overcomer and why you should see that movie Overcomer. What's the next one here? Thursday, 6 p.m., October the 10th at Tech Town. There's join us Thursday, October 10th for our annual celebration of Who's Who and Who's Next in Detroit entrepreneurial community. Celebrates 15 years of our collective commitment to Detroit's first not-for-profit incubator and accelerator. So again, they're going to have a good time there. So look it up, Tech Town. That's October the 10th at Thursday at 6 p.m. And November the 5th, Say It Right workshop for entrepreneurs. That's Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. at the Detroit Writing Room. Are you an entrepreneur or business owner preparing to share an idea or launch a new product or service? Would you like to explore the right words to help you better articulate your how, why, or what? Is it sometimes difficult to express your entrepreneurial spirit? Join Say It Right Detroit for an evening of discovery and an introduction to our approach to authentic communications. So again, you want to get involved in these different things. So again, that's November the 5th, Say It Right workshops for entrepreneurs, Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. And there's Prosper Us Detroit is a great organization. It's an entrepreneurial training. You want to definitely get in contact with them. 313-297-0083. SCORE, which is mentors that are former business owners that they now work for the federal government for SCORE, and they share with you how to do your business, answer any questions that you have about your business. So you can contact them at 313-226-7947. Then there's Build Institute, and that's business development service as well. They got a new office that they just opened up on Michigan Avenue in Trumbull, right where the old Tiger Stadium is. So if you're looking for them, they also have excellent business classes, and you can contact them at 313-265-3590. And last is Tech Town, again, is Detroit's entrepreneur hub. We help startups and local businesses launch and grow. We are an incubator and an accelerator, and they support businesses. So if you're looking to do a business or if you got an existing business, get in contact with Tech Town, Entrepreneurship Hub, and their number is 313-879-5250. So yeah, that's the information I wanted to give, and there's two more. Michigan Women Forward Entrepreneurs, and I don't have a number for them, but it's Michigan Women Forward Entrepreneurs, and that's www.miwf.org. And last one is Detroit Entrepreneurship Network, and they're run by students for students. The Detroit Entrepreneurship Network, DEN, is a nonprofit that encourages youth entrepreneurs. So that number is 734-531-9247. And the website is Detroit den.com. So I hope you got a lot of information out of tonight's show. And like I say, I've had a good time just being here. And next week, we talked about it in the very first couple shows that we wanted to extend this show to a whole hour. If you're just joining us, I just wanted to share with you that the show will, starting next Wednesday, will be on from 6 to 7 p.m. God is good. God is good. God is good. So again, I just want to thank everybody for supporting Biz Talk with DeAndre. Share it, share it, share it. You get the video, share it. You're on IG, you see it, share it. Or send me a link that we can be friends. And let's go ahead and take Biz Talk with DeAndre to the next level. So it's been a pleasure being on Biz Talk with DeAndre with you tonight. I've enjoyed you. Until next week, same place, same time. Take care, take charge, and may God continue to bless you. Till next time, good night.
Hey, this is DeAndre Ford, and you're listening